commercial construction.
Number 4, Uriah Brooks. And number 10, Jessica Baker. Led by head coach Katie Busby and assistant coach Haley Moshier, here is the starting lineup for your Summertown Lady Eagles. Starting number 33, Allie Busby. Number 2, Daisy Campbell. Number 3, Finley Rowe. Number 13, Scott Mason. And number 11, Macy Yash.
All right, we're about ready to get tip-off started. This should be a pretty good matchup. We've seen several of the girls from Ethridge the last couple years, and we should be pretty evenly matched, I think. And I think Mark said the 3-1. Is that right?
Yeah, they're 3-1. They beat Elkton Zion and New Prospect. South Lawrence beat them, but they're Coach Hill is in her 8th year as head coach of the girls there at Ethridge. So. He's got a lot of 8th graders come. I think she's got 6 8th graders, so a pretty experienced team. It's going to be a good ball game.
Pettis is going to win the tip, but Hurd's going to come away with it. That should be over and back, no call. Guess they're saying the ball didn't cross. We're switching on the man-to-man. Their stud should be number 4, if I'm not mistaken, and that's Bryce.
Yes.
She's very athletic. Simmons with it now over to Bryce. She'll drive, goes up, no call.
Wow.
Going to be picked up by Baker, and she'll get the easy 2.
So that's any indication there.
We're going to throw that first one out of bounds.
It's not going to be an extremely tight called ball game if that's an indication.
Yeah, because there was definitely
bodies were flying.
Definitely some contact there.
Yep.
So
we've talked about this. We better get ready to adjust to the officiating, whatever that might be.
Hurd set to inbounds now. Summertown in a 2-3. They get it into Baker again. Looks like she's a pretty big part of the offense. He's going to call a jump ball maybe, I believe. Okay. He didn't really make a very good symbol there. So Pettis to inbound again. She does get it into Long. Looks like we've worked against the press a little bit in practice, I believe. Long with it now. She's going to reverse it, come back down the middle of the floor. Looking to run, like the aggressiveness from Long. It's going to be tipped out. Might have been some contact there as well. Simmons with it now. Over to Lop. Got away with it. Oh, no, he got her with it. Okay, I was fixing to say there'd be a walk there. So that'll be the first turnover for Ethridge. Summertown with 2 turnovers. Pettis to inbound. Long comes in, gets it. Tries to get it back to Pettis. It's going to be tipped by Ethridge, and it'll go back to Summertown. Got to get the ball to the outsides and then the middle against the press.
Still running her little 3 across. Setting a pick and rolling back to the ball.
Get out of the corner. Good job by Campbell to get out of the corner. She comes up the sideline, gets it ahead to Mason. Mason back to Campbell now.
Pull that one.
Going to get it over to Long. She's got the hot hand, and it's good. Give her 3.
Good start. Good start.
3-2. Summertown leads by 1. 4:41 to go in the first quarter. Over to Lop, who takes the baseline. She's going to get a hand check called. So first we let a couple go. Now we pick up the hand checks. That will go against Long. She normally doesn't have any issues with foul trouble. I don't assume she would tonight. Lop set to inbound. They get it into Baker. No good by Baker. Long's going to come away with it. Long looking really aggressive tonight, and I like it. Mason's going to get knocked to the floor there and get back up.
Long handling the ball much better.
Yeah.
She's had to take on that role. We needed another ball handler.
Busby kicks it over. I think there was some confusion on Long and Campbell's part there, and Busby is going to want to time out, and she gets it. It'll be a 30-second. We'll take it with her. You're listening to Middle School Basketball on the X Sports Network.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank,
We're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us.
All right, we're back here after the quick timeout by Summertown. It will be Ethridge's ball. Oh, okay, we're going to give it to us. Should be Ethridge's ball. We threw the ball out.
He's trying to tell him.
He's trying to tell him it's not our ball.
That Mason kid's just confused, I think.
I think she's trying to confuse him, or we'll act like she is anyway.
That's a good, smart try.
A little bit different look here on defense. Campbell guarding Simmons. They get it over to Bryce. Bryce will hand off to Hurd. Hurd picks up her dribble, now back to Bryce. Push her baseline is Busby. Mason there to help. Hurd shot, no good. Baker's going to get the rebound over Pettis. Lop's going to drive in against Long. Mason will get the rebound and tip it to Long. Got to block out on defense. Long with it. Now the Pettis thought about it. Pulls it back right to the middle to Busby. She'll go up. Little contact there, no call. Lop with it, she walked, got away with it. Bryce now drives up the right side, guarded by Busby. Hurd shot, no good. Pettis will come away with it. Much better block out there. Pettis bringing it up the sideline, looking to run a little bit. Long going to fire another one. Off the back iron, no good. Like the aggressiveness. Not a bad looking shot. Daniels comes in for Pettis. I would say they're going to say something about blocking out to Mason.
Busby has a play called T.
Yeah, I know. And they keep
referee's trying to either tee her up or give her a timeout.
Yeah.
He didn't know what she wanted. I think neither one.
Long set to inbound. She does. She gets it into Busby.
Got a high pick, but they look like they're in a more of a zone.
Going to spread out against the 2-1-2 or a 2-3 really with a high post up. Long looking. She finds Campbell. Gets it back. Not the best decision there. There was a lot of traffic there. Simmons tries to get it ahead to Bryce. She does. Bryce thought about it. Pulls down. Gets it to
good defense.
Hurd, and she's going to walk. Good defense there by Mason to take the hit and get the turnover. Daniels set to inbound. They get it into Campbell. Campbell going to go through the traffic and get the reach call. I don't know how deep Ethridge is. I'm assuming not very, since they've only got maybe 6 kids on the bench. And we've got 46 kids on the bench. Mason set to inbound now to Busby. She does. And Busby will bring it up and set up the offense. Like to see Long get another shot off here. Busby throws a high pass. Long able to hold on to it. Gets it over to Mason. Top of the key. To Campbell now. Campbell with it, lost it, picked it back up. Now she's giving it back to her and telling her to run the offense. Gets it to Mason, looking. Gets it to the baseline to Busby. Shot up, back iron, no good.
I think that's the shot they wanted.
With it. Yeah.
They're getting what they're wanting. It's got to get it to fall.
Busby hit that a couple times last night. So Bryce with it now. She fakes the shot. Mason guarding Hurd. Now Simmons. Now Locke on the left wing. Back to the top to Simmons. Now Hurd with it, guarded by Mason. Looking down low to Baker, nothing there. Long went for the pass, missed the pass, shot by Bryce, no good. Long will go chase down the rebound. Normally she passes out of that. I'm glad to see her. Daniels is going to walk. Can't just lower and go, baby. You got to dribble or do some kind of move or something. McDonald's going to come in for Mason.
So far, it looks like a well-matched, good matched game.
Not a lot of offense.
Both teams are struggling a little bit right now, but that's kind of the nature.
Simmons with it, over to Lop. She loses it off her foot, gets it back, now to Bryce. Crossover against Busby. They get it to Baker down low. Baker misses. Bryce will pick it back up. She'll drive baseline. Good defense there. Tried to reverse. No good. Baker there on the rebound. No good. They're getting plenty of attempts on offense. Campbell now over to Busby.
I like Bryce.
That was a nice reverse, yeah.
Goes left to right.
Over to Long. Thought about it. Drives. Lop's going to take that away from her. You can't really penetrate against the zone. You can drive and kick, but we can't just go right into the double team. Pettis going to come back in for Daniels. Got to find somebody that can rebound there. Campbell with it. Going to set up the offense. Gets it over to Busby. Looking for Long in the corner. She finds her. Long fires. Back iron. Pettis rebound. Nice job there by Pettis. It'll be on the floor on Baker.
We had some success the other night with running to the short corner. Got some good shots off, and seems to be what Coach Busby's doing again tonight. I like it.
Against the zone, you should be able to get good shots. I like to see Busby step in right here and post that up. They get it to Long on the inbounds.
Nice
Runner,
move.
No good. Right iron.
It's
going to be tipped. It should stay with Summertown, and it does. McDonald will inbound.
He's going to have to pass it over to a cheerleader.
Yeah. Well, last night was even worse because there was about 60 of them. Yeah. Busby drives into the traffic. So does McDonald. Same thing. Everybody goes right into the traffic. She'll lose it. It'll go to Ethridge. Let's just keep driving towards the traffic. It'll go to Ethridge ball. Not Summertown. It's Ethridge ball. We're going to press now.
A 1-2-1-1 trap. Let's see what we can apply a little pressure and score
get it into Bryce. She's going to go right. Yep. Go past Busby. No foul call, which there should have been. She used the wrong hand. It'll go out of bounds back to Ethridge. We got to stop that. I mean, you got to jump in front of her and if you want the trap and stop that. Pettis on the ball. Bryce with it. She goes right. Throws it ahead to Lop. Nice pass. Push off by Lop. No call. Nice. She'll get the 2.
Nice strong move by Lop.
Long inbounds. Now they look to trap Pettis. She'll come back out of it. Look and reassert again. Over to Busby. Busby will go.
Doing a pretty good job breaking their press. I like it.
Kicked over to McDonald. McDonald back to Long. Long thought about it.
Good.
Got to get out of that corner. Busby will fire a 3. Front iron, no good. Pettis there. Rebound to go to Simmons. And that'll end the first quarter. So low-scoring first quarters. 4-3 is your score. Ethridge leads Summertown. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X Sports Network.
Let me tell you about a place
from the X Sports Network.
All right, we're back. Started the second quarter here. Big shout out last night to the Summertown boys who remain undefeated this season. Referee puts the ball down, starts the count. Simmons gets it. Now guarded by Campbell. Watch your hand checks, move your feet. Dollar now in the game as well. Pettis picks up Hurd. Now over to Locke. They get it down low to Bryce. This might be a matchup that they like against Busby. Fired out to Lop. Long 3, no good. Long will come away with it. She might be looking at about her 5th or 6th rebound there.
Yes, nice job handling the ball. Much improved
there.
Yeah,
that's a completely different kid tonight.
Much improved.
We've kind of been waiting for that. Yeah. She's definitely more than a shooter. We hope to see that. She cuts through. Busby now to Pettis. Pettis
good job working the ball.
Good by Pettis. That'll be a long 2.
Nice offense.
Bryce is going to step over the line on the inbounds. It'll go back to Summertown. I'd like to see a score here. Put a little bit of a gap between us. 6-3 your score now.
We're moving and cutting with a purpose. They're not just going to next. I love that.
Dollar
Nice
gets
job
it right
there.
in, misses the shot, but not a bad play.
It's a good look.
Bryce with it. She's going to bring it up. Simmons with it over to Locke. Guarded by Pettis. You need to shut down the right side. Definitely want to go right. Long thought about it, couldn't get there. She'll be screened off. Now over to Locke. Long gets a hand on it. Fired up. They get it. Pettis comes away with it. Bryce going to attack her. And they'll just back off in the press now. Set up in their half court. Pettis gets it over to Campbell. Campbell to Long. Like to see her fire that up. Now Campbell. Get on the line somewhere and let's try to get a shot up. Pettis lost it, got it back. Bryce tipped it away. That could have been a foul as well. Reaching across the wrong body. Busby's going to tip it away and go get it. So looking more like the girls we're used to seeing here.
So way to look up court.
Fired shot.
That's all right. Good job looking up
long.
court.
No good. Hurd's going to lose that out of bounds. Good job there by Pettis to try to keep that going. And she does. We got a couple subs coming in now. Campbell will go out and Dollar goes out.
So glad to see Macy and Long pick up handling the ball more.
Shot up by Long, short.
Good look.
Rebound goes to Bryce. Here comes Bryce now. Mason gets a hand on it. We should be I was going to say, might be a walk there, but they're going to get probably Mason on the foul. She was doing some little help. It is on the floor. Baker's set to come back in now, who hurt us in the first quarter. She had 2 of the points. So we got a full timeout by Ethridge. 5-4, Summertown now leads. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or cleaning, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
All right, after the timeout by Ethridge, it'll be Ethridge's ball underneath.
I think slowing Bryce down, which Busby does a good job of that. That could be the key to us really slowing there, because everything goes through Bryce, as you can tell already. Mm-hmm. She's obviously their leading scorer. So if we can keep that pressure on her and keep her out of the paint and knock a few shots down, it looks good for us.
You got to think Baker's going to be coming down. She does. Nice. They get it to her. That's a good little play, little out and in. Now to Bryce in the corner. Front iron no good. Hurd's going to keep that alive. Mason will come out with it. We got to block out.
Hustle.
Mason's got to block out there and not try to jump with her. Just block her out. Pettis with it. Again, a loosely called game, or kind of sporadic actually. They get it into Long. I like to see Long's going to get the ball. I'm just super impressed with her tonight. She'll bring it up against the press, no problem. Ahead. Pass down low. Hurd will break that up. It'll stay with Summertown.
Just a little late on the. She saw it a little late. The other thing that helps by having other ball handlers, it allows Busby to get a few more shots off.
Yeah.
She's a pretty good shooter, but handling the ball all the time is a point. It's difficult. Turnover there. Difficult to score off the one.
Mason's going to throw that out. It'll be tipped, or we'll get what's the call here?
Got a little discussion here.
Should stay with Summertown.
I'm sure it's here.
Okay, yeah. Let's make a good pass here. She knows this is my biggest pet peeve, to throw one out on the inbounds. They get it into Long. Long to Pettis now. Back to Mason. Now to Long.
I like our offensive patience. We're cutting hard. We're getting the shots we want.
Thought about it. Bryce now on her. Got to protect the ball here. They get it to Pettis in the corner. She'll drive into the traffic. Tipped, lost, shot up, banked in there. That's Franks for 2.
Penetration, key to the zone. You still have to penetrate, and even you get in the paint, good things happen.
Bryce going to fire a long 3, and she'll bank that one in. Give her 3 there. 7-7 now your score. 2:56 to go in the second quarter. Busby gets it in, guarded by Baker. Little reach, no call. Busby's going to slow that one down. We got to get across here. She'll get it across the line over to Franks. Franks will fire it up from 3. Nice. Shot in, shot good. Give her 3.
I like the mentality.
10-7 your score.
6th grader ready to fire.
Bryce with it. Locke now fires, no good. Hurd will come away. Good little push in the back there. They missed. Hurd with it now. She'll skip pass over to Bryce. Bryce drive baseline, guarded by Busby. Could have been either way there. Busby was riding her, but Bryce was also pushing off a little bit.
You know, that's the same spot she and Crosby was doing a little push at each other.
Yeah,
that's a hot spot down there.
I think that one might get us the most views on exports for a while. That might be the highest viewed. I heard a lot of people watch that one today. So Bryce will go to the line for 2. 10-7 your score. Shot up, banked in is good for Bryce on the first. Campbell set to come in. She'll come in for Franks. Franks come in, got 5 quick points, a 3 and a 2 there. As Coach Busby wanted to coach her up a little bit as well on the offense. Bryce's second shot, good. 10-9 your score now. Pettis gets it in. Too long. Long stuck in the corner.
Yep.
That'll stay with Summertown. We do have to pass a little bit out of the press.
Yep.
I like that we're beating it, but we're cutting it close a lot. Pettis will inbound now. 3 cross. Screen goes to Long. And they'll get her for a walk.
That's correct. I'm not sure she drug it, but
I didn't think so
looked like
either.
she was going to, and I think he anticipated that.
I agree. So should be see a 2-3. Got to watch Baker coming down. She's got the height. They went to her every time almost in the inbounds. Bryce is going to swing around, get the ball inbounds on the wing. Back, shot up. Long, no good. You got to block her out, Scout Mason.
Good job there, Scout.
Campbell with it now.
Nice move, Campbell.
Nice spin move. They're going to call her for a carry. No, okay. What we got here?
She's got a
30-second or a timeout?
A thing in her hair.
Oh.
I think. Well, maybe not.
I mean, can he not do that when we're not in our offense?
I'm not sure. It's cheerleaders maybe.
Oh. They're calling somebody over.
We're going to throw someone out. It's probably my mom. She's out of control over there. The other cheerleaders.
Yeah, okay.
We don't have a lot of room at the end of the court, and it is kind of dangerous. I'm not sure what the solution is.
We'll take the players that went to the bench, so we'll take a quick break. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the Exports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
All right, we're back after the quick official timeout. I think we got everything sorted out there. They moved the cheerleaders over just a little bit, but they let them stay. So not sure really what's going on. I'm sure Langdon had it under control there. So Campbell with it now.
And we were fixing to knock down a 3.
Yeah, for sure. Busby, long 2. Take a step back, sister.
Good shot.
She was going to make it anyway. Go ahead and get your feet behind the line. I used to tell her that all the time. Nice shot there by Busby. It's a long 2. Bryce with it now. Thought about it. Over to Locke. Guarded by Mason. She's got to know that shot's not going to happen. Long's going to get the steal. She looks ahead. I like it. Head up. She goes by. Nice defense there by Ethridge. Bryce will come out with it. Score. That's nice defense there, I guess, might be what you call it. That was Rogers on the defense. Pettis with it. Guarded by Baker up front. Baker takes off. Busby tries to go around Bryce. No call here. We don't know what we're getting here. Should be, what are we going to call?
Like
okay, they're just going to say it's Summertown's ball. Very loose called game so far, especially on reaches. Mason trying to get the ball inbound. Nobody's paying attention to her. Busby does, and she gets it now and gives it back to Campbell. Looking like we're trying to get Busby some more shots. Smart. Fire that thing up again. Gets it into Mason.
Nice look.
Shot up, shot good by Mason. 14-11 your score now. 59 seconds to go in the second.
Like the way we're spreading our scoring out.
Bryce with it. Fake by Lopp. Over to Bryce. Good job by Busby to tip it away. She'll come away with it. That should go against Bryce, and that is correct. It is. That'll be her second. Little frustration foul there. I believe that's her second, if I'm not mistaken. So Pettis set to inbounds. You'd like to get another score here before halftime as it's 14-11. Mason's wide open, but I don't think we've got the arm to get it there. Tip by Baker, out of bounds.
Yeah, like to see us make a couple of good passes and put some pressure against their pressure.
Get it up the sideline here would be nice. You're definitely going to be in a 3-on-1 if you can.
One pass.
Busby with it. She's got a little bit of knock there. No call. She'll set it up. 40 seconds now to go in the second quarter or first half. Rogers going to knock it loose from Campbell. She gets it back. Over to Long.
Good recovery.
Covered by Bryce. Good screen there by Campbell. Tip down to Pettis.
Nice move. They're going to call a walk.
No, they're going to call a block on a hold on the ground. Had they not, it would have definitely been the walk.
Only
she
2 fouls.
I think she lost her footing a little bit. Yeah, it's only 2 team fouls. Should go to Mason to take the ball out, and it does. Need a score here. 26.4 to go in the second quarter. Get the ball in. You waited too long. Gets it into Campbell. Mason will step out to help. She'll fire the shot. Back iron, no good. Pettis gets the rebound. We'll get a jump ball. Need to Coach Busby holler and get the pressure on them. As Baker will take a seat. And I believe that Simmons comes back in. They get it into Bryce. Kicked it over to Rogers. She loses it, gets it back. Back over to Bryce now. This is where they're going to want to be for the try to score. Hurd's going to drive against Mason. Throws it up, no good. Mason gets a rebound. 3 seconds to go now. She'll just hold it. Not a bad decision there. Good half there from the Lady Eagles. And from Ethridge as well, as we've got a pretty even game. So
our girls are looking more confident tonight. Obviously, the competition is not as what it was last night, but I just like the way they're recovering, coming back. Forget last night and let's play our game. We're doing a good job, a good game plan by Coach Busby.
Yeah, I think that she's put an emphasis on let's beat the press a couple of different ways, and girls that are dribblers have stepped up tonight. I've been really impressed with Long and Busby as well.
You bet.
So we'll be back for third quarter action after this. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X Sports Network.
We at Sassy Southern Designs are wishing all the football teams the best this season. We have merchandise for every school in the district as well as some outside the district as well. So come by and check us out. We're at 1294 First Avenue right behind McDonald's in Lawrenceburg.
Oliver Wellness and Massage, located in Pulaski, Tennessee, is your premier spa for massage therapy, salt therapy, IV therapy, tanning, and much more. Stay relaxed, look your best, and feel good at Oliver Wellness, located at 1187 West College Street, Pulaski, Tennessee, or contact Haley at 931-309-0462 or schedule your appointment online at 931massage.com.
If you're looking for the right someone to mow your property, do landscaping, dirt work, land clearing, fence row clearing, bush hogging, or gutter clearing, call Shake Me Up Lawn Care today, 931-244-0841. At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Head on over to Shaw Southeast Distributing in Lawrenceburg to find everything you need for your home, business, or fundraiser. To make life easier, Shaw Southeast Distributing now accepts EBT cards. Have a concession stand, food truck, or just your kitchen at home? Leave it to Shaw to fill your shelves with ease. Shaw Southeast Distributing delivers. Family owned and operated. Phone 931-762-7760. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 1603 Rimke Avenue in Lawrenceburg.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
For high school athletes, every game counts. You push your limit and you chase your dreams. But when injury strikes, you need more than just recovery. At Southern Tennessee Orthopedics, we're here to get you back in the game faster and stronger. From cutting-edge treatments to personalized and compassionate care, we're here for your every move. Our specialized team of experts encompass decades of experience in sports-related injuries. Dr. Paul Thomas, Melanie Durham, and Julie Marcus offer the most comprehensive care from diagnosis to recovery. With advanced treatments and tailored rehabilitation plans, we'll help you heal stronger and faster. Trust Southern Tennessee Orthopedics to keep you at your best because your future is worth it.
Top quality equipment rentals at the right price. It's not too good to be true at Rent Right Equipment and Sales. We guarantee clean, reliable products that are up to your standards. Our family-owned business has been doing that for 40 years. Let our friendly and knowledgeable staff take care of you from purchase to maintenance. Saws, drills, lifts, mowers, generators, you name it, we've got it. Stop by and see our inventory today, located on Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make our residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
All right, welcome back in. Close game as we get started in the third quarter. Mark, how do we hold on to it?
I think we keep doing what we're doing. I do think it's real important to maybe keep some pressure on Bryce. She's definitely their quarterback and their main scorer. Busby's doing a good job on her and just frustrating her some, but she can let loose pretty quick. They obviously knocked down a three.
Very athletic
kid, early. Yes.
For sure, yeah.
So we've got to continue what we're doing and try to increase our lead to give us a little bit of buffer.
Pretty big note to make too is Busby's guarded her nearly the whole game and has only one foul too.
Yes.
So I believe, I might be wrong there, but I'm pretty sure she's only picked up that one. Mason's going to inbound to Busby.
And we mentioned a positive that we've got three different girls now bringing the ball up the court, and that does allow Busby to be able to score more. Puts her in positions. It gives us more scores, and we need to develop ball handlers anyway.
She can definitely shoot it.
Yeah. And I will say, too, Campbell's done a pretty good job handling the ball.
That's going to be tipped out. They tried to go over the top to Mason on the post. It'll be tipped out by Ethridge. It'll go back to Summertown. Mason set to inbound. Got to hit him quick. Long comes around. They get it to Pettis for the jumper. off the right side. Campbell's going to come away with it. Now Lopp will take it from her. Bryce with it now. Here she comes. Got to think she's going to want to come out a little bit more aggressive. Simmons with it now over to Bryce. Bryce looking down low. She gets a screen. Left hand, no good. Baker there. Goes up, no call again. Definitely some meat slapping there. Baker will come away with it again. Letting them play here. Bryce fakes. Drives, left hand, no good. Busby comes away with it.
Good hard work.
Down by Bryce.
Baker doing a good job at going to the offensive boards.
Yeah, she's done a good job on the boards, and she's been able to put back a couple. Pettis got to watch the 3-second call there, too. She drives against Baker, kicks it out to Long. Long runner, no good, front iron. Tipped by Pettis, and Hurd will come away with it. They'll get Mason with a push.
I like us penetrating the gaps in the zones, making some things happen.
Some subs set to come in. Mason and Pettis will go to the bench. Dollar and Daniels will come in. That's a direct shot at the rebounds Baker got down low. We got to put a body on them. Baker gets it in to Bryce. Looking for the trap, and there's no trap there. Bryce fires down to Baker. Nice pass. She'll miss the layup. Could have got over the back there had we blocked out.
Probably a good foul there.
Yeah, as she was going to score. She's definitely got several offensive boards. Several of them's been her own. So Lopp set to inbound now.
Got a bunch set here.
Yep, they go out, and then Baker will come right back down to it. Bryce open in the corner for three. Back iron no good. Dollar tries to out-jump Hurd again, and they come away with it. We cannot block out. That's been probably the dark spot for us tonight. Baker over the top,
nice
gets
pass.
it, scored. Excellent pass, excellent shot there by Baker. Good pass there from Bryce. Long set to inbounds. Gets it into the corner. That's where they want you to go. Busby with it, gets out of it to Long. Long will go now. Got to get across. She does, to Busby. She'll set up now.
You tell Coach Hills invited her girls to get a little more pressure on. We need that fall. It did not.
Shot by Long is off the back iron, but Hurd chases it down, and she'll lose it out of bounds. It'll stay with Summertown.
Seeing more intensity out of the Ethridge defense for sure. So we've got to take care of the ball. We've got guards back in the game.
So Pettis will come back in. McDonald will come in, replace Dollar and Daniels, who, again, that's a rebounding substitution.
So at the shot you got to take.
Campbell comes away with an offensive board. Back to Pettis. You got help in the corner there if you need it. Over to Busby now. Top of the key. They're running Pettis at the high post now. They get it to Busby in the corner. She drives right into the traffic. Loses it to Bryce. Bryce chased down by Pettis. Goes up, scores.
Nice shot.
Does a good job of stretching out for her layups. Pettis to inbound. She gets it into Campbell. Campbell goes into the trap. They get it back to Pettis. Hurd's going to knock Pettis down. That'll be a foul against Hurd as Baker picks Pettis up. Several of these girls could go to Summertown or Ethridge. Not sure which, but Ethridge, obviously a funnel school for both of them.
Yeah. Or Lawrence County.
Yeah, Lawrence County or Summertown. That's what I was meaning to say, yeah. Mason is set to inbounds. Gets it into Busby.
Quick pass.
Down
Good job.
to the side, Long. That's what you like to see right there.
That's key. Quick pass out of that first trap.
Long over to Busby.
Then we immediately have numbers.
Now Busby with it. Fires
Bad
the
idea.
not the best pass there. And that's going to be turned over by Busby. Here comes Hurd with it.
Campbell was open just a split second before she made that pass. Just a little late on it.
Simmons passes it over to Bryce. Now they'll get a little pressure on her. Push off by Bryce, no call. She'll fire up the two, no good. Mason in there to rebound again, not blocking out Baker. It's very simple.
Baker
put a butt on her.
crashing boards.
Yep. We're trying to jump with her, and she's a foot taller than any of ours, so you got to put a booty in them. So after, partially of the third quarter, 17-14, now Ethridge has a lead. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X Sports Network.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Built-Well banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Built-Well bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
All right, after the timeout by Summertown, after losing the lead, the emphasis of that timeout had to be rebounding, as Baker has reeled off several offensive rebounds and points here. As we inbound from Pettis, gets it into Long. She's attacked. She's going to lose it to Baker. Baker fired up, no good. Pettis rebound. They're not calling the reaches or the hand check, so you got to be strong here with the ball. Pettis brings it up. Gets it over to Busby, guarded by Bryce, chased down by Bryce, now to Long. That's a little bit, she hit Long there a little bit. There was no call either. Campbell's going to come back in for Busby, I believe. So now Mason inbounds to Campbell. Be smart with the ball here. Bryce Garden, can't bump her like that, can't reach either. Long drives, kicked it to Campbell. Thought about it, pulls down, back to Long. Over now to Franks. Franks with it. Mason gives her a screen to the top of the zone. Tipped out by Ethridge. Definitely a difference with Busby not in the game to handle the ball. Her speed keeps Bryce kind of at home there. Just got to be smart with the basketball.
Like to see Franks maybe. Franks is, I think, 2 for 2 tonight.
Yeah, she's got 5 points.
Yep.
Long with it, got a dribble, sister. Yeah. She does.
They're bringing the press out. I mean, that's what we got to have. Get in there, ball.
Shot by Campbell. That'll be a bank in. Give her 3. Yep. 17 all now. Third quarter, 1:40 to go. Nice job here. We come away with it. Is Campbell. Fires it up.
5 straight. Yep.
Rebound by Pettis.
Nice job.
Nice job there by Pettis to get the rebound and put it back in.
Good answer. A good answer for the Eagles.
Now Bryce, frustrated, is going to go lose the ball, and Franks will get it. Throw
good.
it ahead
Nice
to Pettis.
Pass.
Score 2.
Nice turn. Got a timeout.
Now we get another timeout. Nice job there by the Eagles to get their lead back, 21-17.
Lady momentum has flipped in the last minute.
So we'll take a real quick break and be back in 30 seconds after this.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected.
So quick update from the county. South Lawrence is playing Wayne County, and they are at South Lawrence, and South Lawrence leads that game 21-6. So that's a pretty close game. If you're South Lawrence, I don't think anybody's stayed that close with you yet, except for Kaufman. As they get it into Bryce, which she takes it the length of the floor, layup. You get a block on Mason. You got to step over and take the charge early, child. That'll be Mason's third, I believe. Bryce will go to the line. Bryce will get out of control if you just let her and then step over and take a hit.
She definitely goes north and south.
Yeah.
I like that.
Shot up, back iron, no good from Bryce. As Campbell will jump on the line here. Second shot about to be on the way. Yeah, she has a tendency to get out of control, so from what we've seen today, on that press, she's going wide open. Paid off for her several times, but if you can step over and take that charge, it'd be nice. Franks comes away with a rebound.
Nice bound, good outlet.
Here comes Pettis now. Gets it to Campbell. 1 minute to go. Like to see us protect the ball here. Long looks down low to Mason.
Good look.
Goes up, she'll be fouled, and that'll put her on the line for 2.
I like Mason asking for the ball. A lot of our times our post players sit there and expect you to see them. I like to ask for it.
I'm sure she's nervous as a goat.
We're kind of running an overload offense, which seems to be giving Ethridge a little bit of problem.
Well, they've extended that top pressure out so far. That should leave us some baseline opportunity. And it looks like the block's been open, and we moved up a high post too, so that's kind of opened it up as well. Mason's first shot, banked in, good. We'll just.
The glass has been good to us tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Will said half our points are off the glass there. Mason's second shot, we'll take it where it goes in.
It's in honor of the Jim's birthday.
Good. Using the bank on both, and that was not intentional, I will tell you that. Pettis guarding now Bryce. Looks like we've held her a little bit. She gets through it. Kicks over to Lopp. Lopp fires a shot up. No good. Baker rebounds. Over Franks. And Franks comes away with it, and that'll be over the back on Baker.
Yeah, I really like the way Baker crashes the boards. She's using her height.
She's really long armed. She's got long arms, too. So that's a big help. She's a foot taller than any of our girls, and she's got long arms. So Pettis set the inbound now. Pettis looks, gets it into Campbell. Campbell's going to go right down the sideline. Nice job by there for Campbell. Gets a screen from Mason. Now Bryce will tip it, give her a little shoulder, and it'll go out of bounds. Really loose calling on the reaches here tonight. Not like we've been accustomed to. Mason set to inbound. Here comes Long. She's open, thought about it. Kicks it to Campbell. Guarded by Rogers. She's going to get a hand on it. Gets it head to Long. Baker comes all the way out. Somebody's got to be open down low if Baker's out top. Bryce now chasing. 23 seconds to go in the third. And that'll be a foul by Bryce. Yeah, that should have been called all night. That should be her third, if I'm not mistaken.
Guthrie, I'm seeing some improvement from Campbell there. For example, that play would have typically gone the other way. She hustles back, gets control of it again, makes a good bounce pass, and it wasn't a turnover.
Campbell's done a good job of protecting the ball, especially with Busby out of the game, to step in that role. Scout's got to get out of the three-point land. Oh, yeah, she blocked out. Nice, she got pushed in the back. Out. Missed there by Pettis, put up by Franks, and it falls. Give her two. 25-17, 2 seconds to go. Bryce is going to run, throw it, heave it up.
Wow, look here.
Whoa! And she makes it in. Good.
I saw that coming.
Half court.
It looked good when it left her hand.
That's a huge shot. Wow. Yeah, everything about that looked good.
Went from an
nice shot.
An 8-point lead to a 5-point lead.
And that's an 8th grader making that shot. That's pretty cool.
Nice shot.
And from anywhere in middle school, that's pretty cool to see. Shot. I think Will's got us a replay. We'll watch this one. She's guarded by Long. It's good that we didn't foul her either.
Wow.
Yeah, that kind of makes me think about the.
That's not Burleson, is it?
A few years ago, yeah. So 25-20, your score. Summertown leads. You're listening to Middle School Basketball on the X Sports Network.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need.
All right, we're back after the big shot there. Huge shot. I mean, that's got to feel good. She'll talk about that for many years to come. She's going to fire up the three, feeling good. Good.
That was too close.
Baker's going to tip that out, but it will stay with Ethridge, according to Mr. Referee. I think you might have missed that one. We still got a block out, Baker. Struggling on the block out. Here they come down. Good job there. Franks will come away with it. Got to protect the ball. You can't just take out running. You just got to hold it and let's get it in the guards.
Really big minutes by Franks tonight. She's had, I think, 7 points, but she's just done a really good job.
And I think, that's 4. That should be 4 on Baker. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
So she'll go to the bench. That's huge for Ethridge and huge for Summertown in a good way.
Coach Hill didn't want that foul, especially that far away from the basket.
I agree. Campbell now over to Long. Got some opportunity here with Baker out. Rogers comes back in, who's played some really big minutes for Ethridge.
We're doing a good job cutting and filling some spaces there.
Guarded by Bryce. Shot
Nice.
up by Long.
Boom.
Nothing but the bottom.
Yeah.
Give her three.
Good answer.
28-20. Big shot there from Finley Long. Bryce throws it ahead.
Oh, nice
what
arm.
an arm. Guarded by Mason is Lopp. Gets it to Hurd. Fires up. No good. Frank's on the rebound. Now Campbell with it. Frank's getting a good rebound there. Campbell bringing it up, doing an excellent job protecting the ball and running the point guard. She's going to stay back. I like this, that we're not exchanging the guards at this particular time. Oh, bad throw. I jinxed her. So Campbell on Hurd. Definitely looking for Rogers. Going to fire up her first shot. No good. Mason gets the rebound. Let's just slow it down. Gets it over to Franks. Chase down. Yep. Can't do that. Come on, girls. Don't be silly. Rogers with it now after the good hustle play to get it back. Now to Lopp. Might have got away with a little drag there. No call.
One thing
Bryce
you got to like, we got one 8th grader, a 6th grader, and 3 7th graders on the court.
They get it into Lopp against Mason.
The foul.
Lopp's going to be called with a foul. Now we're calling some reach-ins. So that's going to be the first team foul. Of course, it resets after the corner. Looks like second. I'm sorry. Thank you, Will. Second team foul there because the first was on Baker. So we'll get a quick timeout from Coach Busby. We'll take it with her. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the X-Sports Network.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
All right, we're back after the timeout from Summertown as Pettis inbounds.
We've
going to throw it right into Baker's hands, and she'll miss the layup and be fouled. If you look that way, they know that you're going to throw it that way. So look one way and then look back and throw it the other way. It's just that's been our pet peeve all year is lazy passing.
I think now the key, they're going to pressure us. They're in a little panic state, as they should be. We just got to take care of the ball and not.
I did not know Baker was a left-hander, but she is. All her shots have been under the goal two-handed, so she misses the first. She does have 4 fouls, so if you go at her, then you might get her on her 5th foul, and that's huge. Second shot up. No good. Rebound.
Nice.
Pettis tipped by Franks. Pettis loses it. Gives it to Campbell. Oh, wow, that's a hold. Big.
Good
Thank
call.
you. Goodness, I thought he wasn't going to blow it. He's been a little whistle shy.
2 more and we're in the
bonus. Yep. So Ethridge having to be a little bit desperate. Oh, yeah, that's Baker's 5th.
That was
okay,
on Baker?
That was Baker.
Wow.
Okay, I did not see that it was Baker. Wow, I thought it was Hurd. Checking in. So
really good game. I'm impressed with Baker.
Definitely.
Nothing to be ashamed of there. Just
take away those silly fouls away from the basket. I mean, she has a great night.
I hate to see a player like that foul out this early in the game. Would like to see her. Obviously, it helps Summertown, but I don't like to see good players foul out and have to settle. You can tell she's really disappointed.
Yep. She's a big part of their offense, and, I mean, on the glass, my goodness. I'd like to know the numbers she had. It was pretty impressive. So it is a full timeout, so we'll take a break. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the AX Sports Network.
Patient care at its finest is found at Tennessee Valley Family Care. From primary to infant care, physicals, women's health, allergies, diabetes management, plus on-site labs and ultrasounds. Let practitioners Liz Phillips, Kathy Cohen, and Stephanie Tucker care for your health and your entire family's health. Let Tennessee Valley Family Care help you reach your health care goals.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service,
See how that boys game goes.
Yeah, real quick, 35-10 South Lawrence leads Waynesboro in South Lawrence as that game's seeming to drag on.
They've gone to man-to-man now. That's a little
Can't
bit
get
of
it in, throws it deep.
Right idea.
Yeah, 5-second call. Pettis struggles to get it in bounds there.
Well, Ethridge went to a straight man-to-man, a pressure denial man-to-man, and we're bringing Busby in for that reason.
Just give a screen. You can do a screen and get out of that. As now we're in our 2-3, they're going to crash down.
Maybe
they
time
get it in
for the baseball
to Bryce.
pass.
Bryce will fire
nice
up.
Move.
Layup good. 28-22. Pettis inbound. Missed Campbell there. Gets it into Franks. She can't get it that far, Scout. You can't run off and leave your team. Pettis with it. She'll get it across the timeline. She's going to drive.
Nice.
Mason open. Got to get out of the three-point land. Still ain't got out. Now she's out. Good gracious.
Straight pressure man-to-man. We've got to run something different now.
Yep. Going to try to look like we're going to go to a little.
Yeah, Coach wants a timeout to call it.
I don't think she heard her.
Let's get her man-to-man offense set up. I think it's a good move by Coach Hill to put some pressure. Try something different. You're down 6, 3 minutes, 43 seconds left.
I think you can already tell it threw us off quite a bit. So
I think Coach Buzzy may draw it up. I think there's a run out. They're front loading or the defense. I'd like to see someone slip behind the defense in a baseball pass and a layup.
Yeah, Mason was open several times underneath, but she's got to realize it's not that easy to get her the ball either with that pressure out up front. So we'll take it. I think that was the full, so we'll take it with them. You're listening to Summertown Middle School Basketball on the AX Sports Network.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.
All right, we're back. Again, a big crowd in Summertown tonight for middle school. Last night was a packed gym, and tonight's not too far from it. There's a few open seats.
Coach Busby, I'm sure, made some adjustments on their man-to-man. We'll set a pick and try to get the ball to Busby.
Yeah, trying to get it to Busby. She does. Guarded by Bryce.
Got one of the better
get
defenders
a foul
on the court.
Her. Yep. She's going to lose it, pick it up, and they're going to be tied up, tangled up with feet. No call.
Good sportsmanship there, both of them.
Yeah, I think their feet definitely got tangled up right there, and they smacked the floor pretty hard. It's good to see them get up okay. I know that had to hurt.
Still got Busby still partially wounded.
Yep, coming up limping a little bit. You don't want that for
sure.
Coach
Hill gets someone back to stop the run out, which
this is where you want the ball as long as there's no double team. This is where it's a bit harder, especially with Busby gimped up a little bit.
Good pick.
She gets
up
around
the
the screen from Pettis over to Campbell. Campbell
will
fire.
Big. Ow.
Long, tipped by Mason.
Good look.
Frank's there too. Couldn't come away with it. Pettis chasing the ball down. Don't reach here. Goes up, and she's going to push her. Don't let her shoot, though. If you're going to foul her way before she shoots. Go ahead and put her on the line. As she'll go to the line now for 2.
Did a good job making her earn it. We don't hustle back. They get an easy 2 points.
Yeah, oh, yeah. She's got the height advantage. If she gets back and gets in front of her, it'd be hard to shoot over. That's going to be 2 on Pettis. Rogers shot up, out. Good foul so far.
Rogers' shot looks good. A lot of good rotation on it.
Rogers came off the bench as the sixth man, and she has played some huge minutes tonight. She's been a real big force on defense as
Maya
well.
Rogers, a 6th grader.
Second shot, good.
She is the 6th grader that's making a difference.
28-23, 3:10 to go in the fourth. Pettis is going to throw that one out. Pettis struggling with the inbounds.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Long coming back. Oh, she's in the game. Right?
Yeah, she's back in, yep.
There we go.
You
Not surprised a bit.
There you go. Thought about it. Throw it in. They get it in the lob.
Pass.
Mason there on the
Good
hill.
double team.
Missed.
Nice
Mason with the
job.
rebound. Gets it to Campbell.
Now let's clear it out.
That's a big rebound
There we
there.
go.
Big defense. Big defensive stand there for the girls. Long loses that one. Rogers comes away with it. Throws it out. Busby gets it. That's probably got to be a foul, but they're not going to call it. That's a body foul. It should go to Summertown on the baseline, and it does. Like to see a score here. Somebody's got to be open quick. You missed her.
Nice.
Into Pettis, good pass, good shot,
Oh.
no good. Mason tips it. Hurd's got it, loses it. Busby there is going to tip it out. The referee couldn't have made a call because he was looking in the stand.
Went off the official. Another timeout by Coach Hill.
Yep, we'll get a 30-second.
5-point ball game.
Yep, 28-23, 2:38 to go in the game. You're listening to Summertown Middle School basketball on the X Sports Network. All right, so looking at the replay, we missed a foul call there on Pettis, so I can't bash her for missing the layup because she did get hammered in the back.
I thought it would be an and one.
Yeah.
She got hammered pretty hard.
It definitely moved her about a foot and a half. Busby got the foul back going this way, but it wasn't as important because the points weren't on the line. Bryce with it.
You don't know where Bryce is.
Yeah, don't leave her. She's going to fire. No,
that's a good no call.
That's a good no call. That's just out of control. Long with it now. Somebody's got to stay back, and Busby does. She stays back to help her. Good job by Long to bring the ball up.
It's not like she doesn't have a good defender on her. Just don't pick that one up.
Come help. Campbell with it. Busby's open. She's going to fire the long two. Back iron, no good. Here comes Rogers wanting to run.
Rogers
ahead. Nice hustle by Busby.
Oh, don't save it there.
She saved it there to them, but she misses, and Pettis comes away with it. That's got to be a foul. Nope, jump ball. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm like Mark. I'm a little worried about the boys' game if they're letting them play this much.
Got to get the ball in.
Long gets it into Busby. Let's just give it right back. That's a reaching foul.
Yeah.
My goodness gracious.
Yeah.
If you're going to reach in, you got to get your hand out quick. You can't hold in there. Now they get it to Busby. She's reached on again. Now we finally get one out of the 5 calls.
One more, and then we're in our bonus.
That's 4. It should be 4 on Bryce. I mean, you can't blame Bryce. If they're not calling him, might as well let her do it.
Coach Busby's asking for him to blow the instrument in his mouth.
Yeah, I agree. Busby's going to step back and get it from Mason. Don't run off and leave her here. As Bryce, that says she only has 3. It's hard for me to believe. Crowd wanted a walk, but the ball was tipped, so there was no. Campbell tries to reverse, no good. Tipped out by Ethridge.
I like the penetration, just didn't finish it. Not a bad job.
Campbell might have laughed that one off too. That was a good effort though. That's all she could have done at the point. Mason to inbounds. Need a score here. Gets it into Long.
Nice.
Oh, she missed the layup. She's going to be fouled though by Rogers.
Shots.
I was fixing to say, if she missed that and wasn't fouled, her daddy's probably coming unglued somewhere. Yeah,
I really like Rogers is really coming in 6th grader for them and really made a difference. Brought some speed, scored some baskets. Yeah, the future looks good for her.
Yeah, she definitely a defensive-minded player. She's only put up a couple of shots, but they've been good ones. Long fires, front iron, no good. Nice arch on the ball. Let's just get it there. Use your legs here in the 4th. 28-23, 1:28 to go in the game. This would be a big win for Summertown. Shot up, shot in.
Good adjustment. We got to watch crossing that line.
Yeah, they're right there at the end. Yeah, they'll call it. Elbow slinging by Bryce.
Keep her cushion.
They got her in the corner. Tries to go through everybody. She does. And Busby's going to give her a little forearm there. That's nowhere near what. That's just inconsistent. We've been blessed with some pretty good officiating all year. Mason's going to go try to take this out, and it's not our ball. I think she's trying to fool him.
It's a second attempt.
We're going to act like that.
She's on to something.
Bryce with it, top of the key, tries to drive. Guarded by Busby. Nice job by Busby to keep her hands up. Off the glass, no good. Mason with it, gets it to Campbell. Now Busby with it. Don't run off and leave her. Busby wanting to go right. Stopped by Bryce. That's a foul.
Yep.
That'll be
Bump
4
it.
on her. I thought that was 5, but, I mean, you got to be smart there. Yep, we are in the bonus, so Busby will go to the line for 2. That's a big foul because that does, like Will mentioned, that puts us in the bonus here.
She knocks these down. It's going to be very difficult for Ethridge to come back
with under a minute.
Just really explode.
59.7 to go in the game. 29-23, as Mark mentioned. It's a pretty good cushion. Anything can happen, but you definitely need these free throws to fall. First one up, right iron, no good. Got to use your legs here. You want to think that maybe if they make here, Coach Busby calls a timeout. Second shot, right, left iron, no good. Pettis tries to keep it alive. It'll be tipped out by Pettis, and we'll get the full timeout from Coach Busby.
6-point lead.
Yep.
A minute left. I like our chances.
Yeah, I agree.
But I will tell you this: Ethridge will bring the ball up quickly and get a good shot off, or they'll get a shot off. They're quick.
Yeah. Well, you're listening to Summertown Middle School basketball on the X Sports Network.
Border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
The final on that one. So as we're back here, they're getting ready with under a minute to go. South Lawrence did beat Ethridge. I mean, not Ethridge, sorry. Wayne County, what was it? 46-13. That's the girls' game again. So South Lawrence will remain undefeated. I don't see anybody knocking them off.
Be anxious to see what.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, it's South Lawrence there. Okay, so, yeah, they've lost to Kaufman. Sorry, that's what I meant.
Boys' matchup will be a good matchup. Wayne County's awful tough. We've beaten both of those teams, but we were outsized.
Yeah, I think we got pretty lucky meeting them in the first matchup. Their first game, their nerves might have been a little bit more rattled that game. If they've settled down any at all, they are going to be tough to handle.
Oh, nice.
Bryce is going to go down. That might have hurt her leg. I was afraid she would.
I was afraid of her neck when it gets there. But
I saw her knee buckle. I thought, oh, goodness.
I like the adjustment Coach made. We're in a zone. Looks like we're in a half-court trap, which is going to really
Mason trying to get it in, throws it over the top to Pettis.
Not a bad idea, just wasn't quite
I thought Pettis might have made that, could grab that one.
If it's there, she gets it, we've got numbers, obviously.
Yeah. Luckily, that came off of a a turnover, so.
We're back in a zone where we can kind of stop.
Shot up by Hurd. Front iron no good. Long gets the rebound.
Long has a ton of rebounds
Yes,
tonight.
she does, absolutely.
A good job rebounding.
Campbell with it.
Good pass, Campbell.
To Busby. Busby slings it ahead, loses it, picks it back up. She's going to be fouled by Bryce, and that's her 5th. As Coach Hill looks to the bench to have her taken over.
Bryce really plays with a lot of heart. Plays hard.
Yep.
Going to be a really good player.
Going into the second half, I think she only had 1 foul.
Yeah.
So she knew that she had to be aggressive.
Yeah.
So Busby will go to the line again for 2. 33 seconds to go with Summertown leading by 6, 29-23. First shot up, good. That's a big shot there from Busby. With Bryce out, the options to score are a little bit more limited. Rogers can take the ball down. They've got some ball handlers, but she definitely has the ability to go to the goal with Baker out as well. Both have fouled out.
Looks like we're going to get in go back to a man, or no, we're in the zone. 1-2-1-1.
Just got to be smart. No silliness. Rogers fires. No good. Pettis comes away with it. Let's just protect the ball here. We'll get a jump ball now. Like to come out of that and dribble.
I
Don't
see Macy maybe. We've talked a little bit about chinning that ball and getting tough, and makes it hard to get it if you got it chinned. She's getting there. She's had a
Rob sets inbound, throws it in. It's going to be kicked right off her foot, and it'll go to Summertown. So if Summertown can just protect the ball here for the last 19 seconds, they will come away with a win.
This is when I like to catch the ball. I want to get fouled. I want that free throw.
Yeah, same here. Yeah. Pettis with it. They're still pressing.
Nice job handling the ball. Good job.
Hurd moves away.
Good job, Campbell.
Campbell is going to lose it. We've jinxed her twice tonight. Pettis now with it. 3 seconds to go. Just hold the ball.
Nice
Hurd
job.
Garden.
It's going to take it on up.
Yep.
Why not?
No good from Pettis, but the game will
Nice
be won
game.
by Summertown. Big game for Summertown, as that was an evenly close match.
Both teams played hard.
Tough
Like
for Baker and Bryce to go out with fouling out. That makes a huge difference, especially with Baker going early in the fourth.
Ethridge will win their share of games this year. They've got some players.
Yeah, they look good.
Coach Hill's doing a good job with them.
They got a good coaching staff too. So,
best of luck to them also.
We do have the undefeated boys coming up next. That'll be on a new broadcast, of course, but they're getting better and funner to watch every game. So stick around for that. Big win for Summertown tonight as the girls go on to defeat the Ethridge Bulldogs. You've been listening to Summertown Middle School basketball on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local